Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright.
Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Africa Cupcake, and today we're making teriyaki chicken. Not from scratch, but we're making teriyaki chicken. So we're gonna make teriyaki chicken, some white rice, and some mixed vegetables. Now, the things that you need to start off with, you need some chicken breast. It depends on how much you are serving. So I had bought 4 packs. I don't know what the equivalent to the pounds are. You need some teriyaki glaze, teriyaki sauce, some juju, some Maggi juju, some sesame oil, sesame seeds, and black pepper. That is all you need. So right now I have my water boiling for my rice, and I am doing a big pot of rice because we really like this dish that I did last time. It was really delicious. So I put 6 cups of water, and that's equivalent to 4 cups of rice. So 2 cups of rice for 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice. Can I get my mind together right now? So since this is boiling, one of my favorite rice that I use is a jasmine rice. It looks like this. And this is like my favorite, I swear, like hands down. My whole family, we love it. The kids love it. So this is what I stick to. So we're gonna pour. We need. No, I put 8 cups of water. I'm sorry. So we're gonna put 4 cups of rice. I just gotta remember. 6 cups of water. Usually it's like a small pot for us, but I know that they really like this dish, so I'm gonna do 4 cups of rice today. So this is a real fast and quick dish. It's low maintenance. So if you want to do this during the week, you know, after you get off work or after you get off at school, whatever, however, it's really easy to make, and the kids love it, and the adults love it. So if the kids love it, you got to know that the adults love it. Okay, so we have our rice in here. I always do my rice first. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? So, what we're doing, we're getting our rice ready. The dog has stole Italian's food, so now Italian's mad. That's what you hear. Stand up. Let's go. Let's go. What did he have? I'm sorry. This is a typical mommy's kitchen, so I do apologize. But you know, as mothers, we know how to do 2 things at once. Go get, go get your bowl. He stole your chips. Go get your bowl, boo-boo. So we're gonna just swirl this around. Get that, because you know, you put, sometimes I put a little bit of salt and some oil, some this time I put some sunflower oil in here. It doesn't matter what kind of oil you put in there, but the reason for the oil is so that the rice won't be sticky. You don't want the rice all sticky. If you like your rice sticky, that's no problem, but this is just something I was learned, and I like doing my rice like this. So we're gonna let this boil. And the other trick that I do to make my rice cook evenly around is take a sheet of foil like so. I let that boil for a little bit, and then you place the foil. I'll move this up out the way so you can see. You place the foil on top of the rice like so, and you just place your lid on top, and you're going to put your foil pieces, the edges down, just like that. You're going to keep this on. We'll wait like 3 minutes. We'll wait 3 minutes, and then we'll turn it down because you don't want to keep it like this on high. Okay, so we already have our frozen. We don't have fresh. So we have frozen vegetables. We already have our chicken breast in the water with lemon. I always clean my seafood, my poultry, in lemon and vinegar. I didn't have any vinegar, but lemon is just as good. What happens is that the citrus in the lemon cleans the bacteria that's on your meat. So please do not just throw your dang food without cleaning it. I don't care if you don't have no lemon, no vinegar. At least take some water. Put it in a bowl, let it sit for a little while, take it out and scrub it, please. Ain't nobody want no dirty meat, you don't know bacteria, okay? So now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be cutting down, and I'm going to come over here once I rinse this off. So you see the lemons that's in here? We're going to take this out. And if you have any fat, you know, some people like fat on their meat. I used to like fat on my meat, but when you're trying to lose weight, that definitely is not going to work. So you have to take that fat off. So I'm going to drain this water off. It smells so delicious. It smells like lemon water. That's how you want your meat to smell. I'm going to rinse it off a little bit again. It's very important that you clean your meat. I know a lot of people, I heard a lot of people that don't. I mean, they're healthy, they're fine, but just imagine not washing your behind and going out into the world. You're going to be stank. It ain't going to be right. So I'm washing my hands. I always do this. I wash my hands even knowing that I'm going to touch the meat again. It's just a habit. I just don't like that feel on my fingers. So what I'm going to do Gonna come a little closer. I do have a, we're gonna turn down our fire. Oh, we already did. Okay, great. I'll be beside myself. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because my camera is propped funny, so what I'm gonna do is do the best that I can. So we're gonna take some pieces out and we're gonna lay them across. We're gonna start off with the thin pieces here, like this. And when you shop for, when you know that you're gonna make a teriyaki, you want to shop for like the thin pieces because you don't want to get the real thick pieces. You know, it's gonna be hard to cook, but you can break it down. I'm gonna show you because I do have some thick pieces. So now I just lay them all on top. That's about 4 pieces. I have a butcher knife, and that's about 4 pieces. And what we're gonna do is just cut them as small as we can. And we're just cutting them on, cutting them through. My knife is not as sharp. I don't really like real sharp knives because my experience, I always cut myself. So since you have them like this, a little long, you want to cut them down like into squares, little cubes. We're going to get these little cube look that we want. Cubes. That's what we want. Little bite size. This is kind of reminds me of the teriyaki chicken when you go in the mall. I don't know what area you live in, but if you go to the mall, they have little Chinese places, and they give you these samples, and the teriyaki chicken is so good that, hold on, Italian wants me. Yes, baby. Linda, could you help him? So we're getting this bust down to cubes, and this looks fabulous. This is exactly how we want it to look. So I'm going to show you how it's supposed to look. So these are cubes. So these are little bite size. If you see that you want to chop them down a little bit more, you can. However, so what I like to do, because I have this bowl already occupied with the chicken breast, what I like to do is, come on, please. Could you help him?
What he needs. What does he want? You hurt? What you say?
Come on, let me start.
I'm getting Sesame water.
So we're gonna put our cut up meat into another bowl. Yeah, you're gonna have some dishes to do after, but this is what I like to do. I like to put my cut up meat in one bowl, and then I put the teriyaki sauce on top of it already. Just the teriyaki sauce, not the glaze. The glaze is for after. Hold on, I forgot that this wasn't opened, or it is open, and my hands are, oh, there it is. Okay, so we're just gonna season that with the teriyaki sauce and let it just marinate. That's what that whole little, that's why it's called teriyaki sauce, teriyaki marinade. So you're just gonna let that sit in there just like that. You don't need too much, and then when you chop up your next, you're gonna do the same exact thing. So let's get that done. We have a lot of meat to chop up because, like I told you, the family really likes this dish. So I'm not gonna do all the chopping up while I'm recording. I'm gonna do as much as I can, and then I'm gonna show you the ending part. So to hurry up and get the stuff done, we're gonna take 4 slices like we did last time, and we're just gonna cut them up, and then this will be the last cut up that I do before we move on to the next. Normally I like to video myself while I'm by myself because there's so much distractions that be going on. You know how that goes, ladies. Kids not listening. You got your older child just sitting up there just acting like he don't see what's going on. Just no decency right now. So remember, we want to chop this all up in some cubes. And we're going to get these all chopped up like we're doing. The smaller is the better. It cooks better. You don't have to worry about it being undercooked. Even with it being small pieces, it's better when there's flat pieces. I'm going to show you a thick piece, what I mean by a thick piece. So we have that here, and we're going to put it into our marinade sauce. I'm going to drop that in right there. Move, Beijing. You're going to die. Why would you eat that? That's my dang dog doing stuff that she don't got no business doing. These dogs. So you're going to put a little bit more marinade sauce on there. And as you can tell, it's not that much, but you just want to get it marinated. So we're going to start off with this batch here. Now I'm going to show you what a not flat one. This is a real thick chicken breast. So we will have to fillet it and basically break it down because we don't want that real thick pieces. We want them to be as thin as possible so they can cook really well and evenly throughout. So I'm going to wash my hands again. When you're dealing with meat, I always wash my hands constantly. You do not want to have germs and kids, you know, you're touching kids and utensils and stuff like that. So we're going to wiping down this area here. So we're gonna put a little bit of sesame oil. I mean sunflower oil. And you can pick and choose. I just totally forgot that I had sesame oil, but it doesn't matter. Sesame oil, sunflower oil, you just need to get your pot glazed. So now with the after product, once we cook that, I'm going to clean out that marinade bowl that we have, and we're going to marinate. So I already have a pan with foil. So after my chicken is cooked, we're going to put it in here and put it in the oven so it can stay fresh and hot. I don't like serving my family cold food, but each his own. I do that out of courtesy of me. You don't have to do that. Okay, so you have your rice going. When this is done, we're gonna do our vegetables, but our vegetables can be last because that's not gonna take long at all whatsoever. Yes, baby. So I like to put a little bit of pepper. Now, if you want to make, have you ever seen, if you go to the mall, they have the spicy teriyaki and then they have the regular teriyaki. So I'm going to make one batch of regular teriyaki and then the other batch I'm going to have the spicy teriyaki. And all you're doing is put a half a teaspoon of this. You don't need a lot. A half a teaspoon of this, and the same way that I showed you how to do it. All right, you're going to put the pepper on. And have you noticed that I haven't put no seasoning, no salt, no seasoned salt, no onion powder, no garlic powder? I don't need none of that. The teriyaki sauce, the teriyaki marinade with the teriyaki glaze and the pepper, that's all you need. And this is one thing about this dish I like. It's very healthy, low on sodium. So if you have somebody that has high blood pressure, this is one dish that you get cook for them without them having any issues. So the reason for the juju, the Maggi juju, is to give the chicken a dark color. You know how the chicken is dark? It's not because of the sauce. I learned that on my own. So the juju sauce, you just put a little bit. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drops. And it comes in a dropper. And you just mix it around. And that's what's going to give you that dark color that you want. If you see that your meat is not changing into a dark color, you can put more. Juju sauce doesn't have, let me check before I tell you guys something. It doesn't even have anything that says it has high sodium or anything like that. Caramel and coloring, so it's for it to color the food, so they wouldn't have that much sodium. So let's check our pan, and it's getting a little warm, so we can add our meat on here now. So we're just going to take our meat. You hear that? Ooh, that sounds good, right? So once I'm done with this, I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to finish cooking and then come back to all of that, because I know that this video is going to take forever because we're really live cooking here. Okay, that sounds beautiful. I like to put the sesame seeds at the end because it gives you that really beautiful look. Sesame seeds doesn't taste like anything, so if you're worrying about the taste, it doesn't taste like anything. It's just, I would say just like parsley. Parsley doesn't taste like anything. Chives do have a taste to it. I really like chives also, but we're not putting that in this dish. So we're just going to cook this, mix this all around, and just watch it. And what I like to do is take my chef knife, and to keep the meat tender, I just like to put it on the handle and just mash down. And this is how you get that real tender texture. I said taste. Oh my God, nobody's helping me with the baby. He's climbing all over my work table. Welcome to Africa's world. So at the end, I'm gonna show you how to get that real rich gravy taste where you put all over the rice. Oh, it's so delicious. So this is what we're going to do until it's completely cooked. Like I told you before, if you don't see that your meat is turning brown, what I like to do is after everything is cooked, I like to go over with my Maggi juju seasoning sauce. That's what it's called, but it's not seasoning sauce. And then with my teriyaki glaze. So these are the things that I use after. Sesame seeds, teriyaki glaze, and I use 2 of these if I'm doing a big dish, which a small dish you'll probably just need 1. But because I'm using a lot of chicken today, we're definitely going to have to use both of them. And now if you have a little bit of sauce at the bottom and you want to get out, just put a little bit of water in there and shake it up and then just drain it on out. I like to get everything out. I need all that. So we're just mashing this down, mashing it down. You see how I'm going up and down, 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 ooh, up and down. He brought me ice cream cones to give him because he wants me to make ice cream. This is what I normally eat last. Sesame, could you help me, please? Oh, I tell you, they literally just looking at me while I'm doing this. This is what I tell you about children. Yes. Yes. Looking right at you. Like, what do you want me to do? I already made the announcement that I'm doing a tutorial on teriyaki, cooking teriyaki chicken. You got up here. My oldest one standing right here while the baby just doing all. I don't care. I don't care. But you still got to be a mother to them. These kids need some guidance, okay? Please, do not just let your children take care of themselves, because what is being exposed to these children is a lot. Even in the cartoons, it's just sad. It's really sad. Okie dokie. So we are almost done with this. We have chopped this thing as much as we can, and which is fine. Like, I know you're gonna have little pieces, but I don't like a rough textured chicken. I like my chicken to be tender as possible. If your chicken is, the texture is like a rough steak, baby, you did that all the way wrong. You can't, chicken should never be rough unless you're frying it and you're frying it extra crispy. Besides that, I know y'all probably like, what is my hair? I went out last night and I put little jewels in my hair, so y'all probably like, what is gleaming in her hair? And then this is my black tourmaline stone. I always wear this. Even if I take it off, I always place it somewhere on me. If I don't want to wear it on my neck. But black tourmaline is a very positive stone to have if you guys are into stones. Alright, this looks done. So what we're going to do, because we do not want, we have all this juice here, and yeah, you probably like, you're just going to pour the juice off? Yes, we are. Because we don't want all that juice on, because we have the glaze. Remember, we have the glaze. So we're going to drain it off. And this is about what it's supposed to look like. If you can see, I don't want to, that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh, I just drained it off in here. We're going to drain it off. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're going to put it in our pan. I'll be OCD sometimes about certain things. I don't know why. So we're going to put our cooked meat in this pan like so. Now we're going to take, let me show you guys this. Get this out of the way. We put our cooked meat in our pan. So you see that it's a little bit of brown. So we're going to add our juju on top of it. Like that. And this is how it should look before I mix it. And then we're going to put our glaze sauce on top of it. Yes. Got time for that. And we're going to drop our glaze sauce right on top. Like that. It doesn't matter because we're going to add all this on here. Our sesame seeds, before we get to mixing, just going to drop all this stuff on here first. We're going to just, as much as you think that needs to be on here, really. Not a big deal. Some people like more, some people don't like more. And we're just going to mix this in here, just like this. I recommend you use a spoon instead of a knife. Right. Let me get my spoon instead of the knife. I just picked whatever was close to me. The spoon works better, just letting y'all know. Alright, so notice that we just used a little bit of the sauce. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Looks beautiful, right? Great. So now to get that that look that we like, you put more of your glaze on here. We still have a good amount in here. You put more of your glaze on there. And that's that. So now I have to do the whole other bunch. We already dang near like 30 minutes in, so I'm going to have to do a lot of editing. So thank you for watching. This is Africa Cupcake. I really appreciate your time, but I'm going to have all the ending, everything once I edit all this stuff. So appreciate you guys watching and tuning in.